What's up, print fam? Welcome back to the print shop. Today, I'm getting a lot of questions about Printing United, and Cameron is editing those videos, and they will be up soon. So let's talk about Printing United real quick, though. But shout out to firesprint.com for sponsoring today's episode. Really need to work on getting that light out of the way, because their banner, it's sad. But thanks to Firesprint for sponsoring. More on them in a little bit. So I've been getting a lot of questions about Printing United. And to kind of talk about first, pens are on sale. Use the coupon code BONKERS, pen.city, save 35%. So pens are just about 64 cents a piece. The only minimum, you gotta buy $65 worth. Now, pens are on sale for a very good reason, but it's not what you think. Printing United was awesome. Loved going out to dinner. Loved being able to meet up with people. And Cam is editing those videos right now. Can't remember if I said that or not. But pens are on sale because part of my problem as a business owner is I dump everything into the business, which is good and bad. But where I'm at right now is I have a lot of money tied up in inventory because I was prepping for the holidays. So I have journals coming in. I've got a lot of tumblers here, trying to just be prepped and ready for Christmas time. And it's just causing me some stress, and with some personal things that have been going on that have required some extra funds, then I'm out of money. But it's not because I bought something. I didn't buy any equipment at Printing United because it's not that I didn't want to, but I'm still trying to make that decision. And maybe you guys can help me. So pens are on sale because I'm trying to recoup some money so that I can, one, afford stuff for my personal needs as well as to just get some more cash into the business. But two, it's not, I guess, regarding Printing United, I haven't bought anything yet because, one, I don't have the money to, and two, I haven't made that decision. Really what I want to do is get a little UV printer. So not the big flatbed like I have now. I actually might be selling that. I know I've said that a few times, but I'm trying to push my business in the direction of promotional products, and the little UV printer would be a better fit for me. I don't do enough with the big UV printer, and it doesn't have clear. If it had clear, I could probably get away with everything that I want to do with the little one. I really want to start offering printed pens along with the laser engraved pens. And then I want to be able to print on the journals better because I like journals. I like to engrave them. I like to print them. And then just a few other knick-knack things that I want to start stocking. So let me just show you real quick. So this area has changed again. We've got the cart here. This is going to be the shipping cart. So we're starting to get all the shipping supplies on it. So we got boxes, bags, and tape, and we got a laptop that we're going to put the label printers on. We've got orders that need to be shipped. We've got custom boxes for pens, etc. This is the cart that has all the apparel on it right now. I'm thinking about getting totes and putting them up on the shelf so you can actually see most of the stuff that was on the shelves is now gone. We've got this cart that has pens. So it's got the pen inventory here, and then I've got a bunch more pens on the way. It's got some of the older journals that don't laser etch well, which is, again, part of the reason I want to do printing, because printing on the red would be fine. Laser etching basically burns like a yellowy, creamy color, and I don't like the look, but I digress. Then this is going to be the second engraving cart. So we've got some miscellaneous tumblers up top. We've got coins right there. These are extra lids in these boxes. So like if I've had a tumbler that got ruined or damaged or something, I keep the lid just in case. And we've got extra 40-ounce lids for the stand tumbler, extra 30-ounce lids. So these are magnetic sliding lids. And then extra 20-ounce lids that are also sliders. Now the goal. The problem with these ones, they're not as good as the Yeti ones. They're still good, but as you saw, they fall off. So these shirts are going to go somewhere else. These shirts are going to go somewhere else. And this is going to turn into the second laser cart. So it's going to have the other items for laser engraving, because I figured CO2 laser engraving stuff, fiber laser engraving stuff. So that's kind of the idea. And then we've got all these tumblers right here. So we've got the game boxes, we've got wallets, we've got keychains, more wallets, and then tumblers. So these are 20-ounce tumblers, 30-ounce tumblers. These are 32-ounce water bottles. And then hidden behind my pile of junk is the 40-ounce tumblers. That's what it is. So 40-ounce tumblers, they're actually super sweet. I've been doing a lot of these lately, and people love them because they're in essence the 40-ounce Stanley tumbler, just way more affordable. So I've got that in 3 different colors. I've got tumblers in 5 colors, and then the water bottle in 2. So anyway, the reason why I mentioned all this is I'm out of money, which is why I'm doing the sale. I'm not doing the sale because I bought something. I want to buy something, but let's talk about, well, I already talked about it, but let's talk about the talking about it. So small flatbed UV printer. There are quite a few options on the market. The main ones that I'm looking at are the LogoJet, the Mamaki, and the Muto. There is also, like, Roland makes one, DCS makes one, and I'm sure there's others that I just am not aware of. I'm not a huge fan of the Roland just because of, like, the size compared to the print size. So I think that one's off the table. I know Eric has one, and I think the phrase that he used when I went to his shop was he loves to hate it, but it always works. So it's not that it's a bad machine. It's just not, like, if I buy it, I want to be able to at least print yard signs, because I want to be able to do a single up yard sign, and they're bigger machines, and for the price tag, I just don't know if it's worth it for a Roland. But please, again, I wanted to record this video to get your guys' feedback. So if you have a Roland, if you love the Roland, please say so. Next, we got the Mamaki. I like the Mamaki just based off of what I know about the software, and I'm trying to schedule some demos with the other brands for software. But with the Mamaki, it's super easy to do jigs, and it's super easy to impose your artwork on those jigs. So say you're doing journals, and you're doing names on journals, or you're doing like 5 of one and 10 of another, then basically you can load in your artwork and say, I need 10 of this one, 5 of that one, 2 of this one, and it will automatically impose them on your template, and then it will also paginate it so that you'll print however many times you need to get the job done. So I like that about the Mamaki, but the Mamaki has what's called the kebab, which doesn't allow for doing, this has stuff in it. I was going to show you. I can't turn it though. But it doesn't allow for doing like tumblers that are not truly round. So I am hesitant on the Mamaki because I want to be able to print on tumblers. Then we got the LogoJet. Talking to Mary, and she's working on scheduling a demo for me to see the software. They have great scratch resistance. They could do the odd shaped tumblers. They have one that's big enough to do a yard sign. It's got a pretty decent Z height. I think it's 6 inches. I have dedicated videos that I shot at Printing United. So when they're available, or if they're already available, I'll link them down below. So got to do the demo on the LogoJet. The next one is the Muto. So they've got one that and some of them may all have the same features that I didn't know, but again, I'm just talking about why I like or am leaning towards one or the other. With the Muto, you can get the bigger one. It's got auto Z height, which I hate about the Canon, that it doesn't do auto. So it's got auto Z height. It will do braille, which is really cool. So you can build up things, do texturing, which the Logo Jet one does, the Mamaki one does. But it's just, each company has their own like thing that they do really well. And so they do braille really well and textured things, which just makes it fun. They've also got a really nice tumbler jig, just like Logo Jet does. It's big enough. Their bigger one is big enough to do a yard sign. But again, I got to see their software. I want to see how that works and how that functions. Nice thing is I know the production manager, or the product manager for the software side of things at Muto. I didn't know that, but saw him at the show and I know him. So that, like, relationships sway things sometime. So, and then there's DCS. I wasn't a huge fan of theirs. They do have one that's really cool that does like 17 or 18 or 19 inches in Z height. So they do have some cool things. I just wasn't super impressed with everything else about them. So if you have any of those machines, have any feedback, I would love to hear it. Again, I want to mainly do my pens, journals, tumblers, and really anything else that I've decided to bring in-house to do printing on. So if you have a preference of one machine over another or have experience with something, I would love to know it. But again, to summarize and end the video, the main thing is pens are on sale because I'm broke, not because I bought anything, but I really do want to buy something. I just haven't yet. So help me decide, help me get that going, and that's it. So thanks as always watching, Print Fam. Don't forget to check out our awesome sponsor, Firesprint.com. They are a trade-only wholesale printer, meaning they service people like you and me. They've got fast and free shipping on a lot of their products, and they're here to help you with signs, banners, stickers, and more. So save 10% off your first order using the coupon code down in the description. Again, thanks as always for being here, Print Fam. Let me know your feedback on any of those machines if you have it, whether it's personal experience, you have one, know someone, etc. I would love to know, or even if there's one that I'm not even aware of. So thanks again, and we'll see you in the next one, Print Fam. Wow.